Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Bianconerizone live show. Today is Tuesday, March 8th, 2022. My name is Julian Gennatti, and with me, as always, Alejandro Fonsolo. How's it going, man?
Good. Watching Inter. Good.
Yeah, watching Inter crumble as they usually do at this stage. Or actually, you know what? They made it further than we thought.
They played better
They made
than I expected today, so
Yeah.
credit to him, I guess.
Um, they're exuding a lot of energy into this. A
Yeah,
key injury might have happened to Brozovic, so
yeah. I mean,
sucks to suck. That's all I gotta say.
doesn't really matter for us, I think. But,
No. Well, it matters to us because we play them in like 2 games.
uh, is it 2 games?
So if you can't play it,
Oh yeah,
what?
it's 3. Oh yeah, it's Villarreal. No, it's not 2. It's after the break,
Oh, it is. Yeah.
right?
Okay. That's which will be playing when we play
So
them.
it's
Oh
Sampdoria,
well.
Villarreal, Salernitana, and then it's a break, and then it's Inter, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Because I'm hoping to watch that game at the stadium. That's why I was confused. I was like, I booked my flight wrong.
That would have sucked. But yeah, you're exactly right. I forgot we play Salernitana on the 20th,
Yeah.
and that should be a rest game for Dusan Vlahovic if we line up our schedules.
It should. I think it should be. But
we'll get to that.
yeah.
What we do want to talk about today is we want to talk about the key positions we want to upgrade in the summer. Correct? We want to upgrade these certain positions in this upcoming window, and will it be through osmosis? Will it be through our just gradual growth from the club, or do we have to go buy people? And we're gonna have to go buy people. It looks like.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna go into the chat for 1 second, and I see Mohammed saying, "Guys, I just found out after all this time,
Yeah.
Julian looks like Skriniar." Nah.
Looks maybe.
Don't tell me that. Do not tell me that because that makes me sad because I hate Milan Skriniar.
He's a baller, apparently.
I mean, he's good. He is good.
He's a good player.
You don't hate him?
No, he's a good player. I
Yeah,
actually like
but
his play. Oh, that's one goal, Liverpool. Oh my god. What a miss.
is it 1-1 still or 1-0?
Yeah, what a miss from Diaz. Jesus. How on earth? Oh, yeah. Great block from Vidal. Still big miss. But yeah, we're gonna need to buy players because there are no signs that we're gonna integrate Rovella or any of those guys in the first team as of now.
Yeah.
So yeah, spending money.
Yeah, and let's go back to the one point about it doesn't look like we're going to be spending it doesn't look like we're going to be integrating those younger players that we do have. It was quite clear on Sunday at Sunday's match against Spezia. Arthur was playing for 65 minutes. He was losing a step. Obviously he doesn't have the greatest fitness to begin with, and he still doesn't choose to bring on Moretti or just another younger youth player. I know every point matters, but I think Moretti could have survived Spezia for 25 minutes. What do you think?
I would think yeah, but on the flip side, we were getting dominated. Had no control of that game, so I don't know. Was that the best moment to chuck him in? I do agree. I think he needs to play. I think there's like, is he gonna play the 3 again? Now?
3 midfield?
Yeah. So on Saturday
I
against
think he's gonna have to.
Villarreal and against Salernitana again. So they're playing 5 games. No, 6 games in 2 weeks and a half, something like that. It's either way. It's kind of insane. Like it's a lot of games. It's a lot of energy because they're difficult games. It's not like we're steamrolling teams. So we're in it until the final minute always. Either winning it, trying to win it, or either trying to hold on to something. So I don't know. Like at some point, you would think Zakaria won't be back until the break. So
He's missing Villarreal.
yeah, he's missing Villarreal. According to Giovanni Albanese, he said like he's not making it. even if he's make it, the club they won't play him because it's too short. Which I agree with. Like if it's too short, don't risk it. I mean,
that blows my mind.
but we knew
So
that
yeah,
with Zakari.
I
To be honest, the news came out saying he was missing Villarreal. Everybody was shocked. I was like, I thought we knew this. No, I don't know. Everybody was shocked. I thought
it was 20 days. It was 20 days after the what game did he start? Empoli?
It was Empoli, yeah.
So it was 20 days after the Empoli game, and that was the
At
26th.
least 20 days, they said. They didn't say fix. And then it will check another. They will have another check. So when they say it's 20, it's at least 20, and then after those 20, they start training again, and then it's like it's not sure that they will play.
Okay, so then that changed my answer a bit then. So Saturday they 100% will play the exact same way as they did against Spezia because Bernardeschi's suspended. They don't have anybody else, and then they'll change. They might go 4-4-2 on what's it called against Villarreal.
Yeah. Okay.
Bernardeschi will be back.
They're gonna play. And
one of the midfield rest.
It's kind of insane, actually. I'm not gonna lie, because you're asking a lot of 3 players, like a lot.
Yeah.
And they're not even fantastic players. It's not like
no.
It's not like you're like, yeah, play him or they're gonna do a good job. Like it's not even that.
Yeah,
so
it's not Casemiro, Kroos, and Modric. It's Rabiot, Arthur, Locatelli.
Yeah, that's it. And I think it was pretty obvious on Sunday that some of them needed rest because they're just dead on their feet at a certain point. So it's not a good look. But it is what it is. He's not gonna play him. He's gonna be stubborn, Allegri. So we need to deal with it. We need to deal with it somehow.
So why, like, you saw Liverpool today? They started Curtis Jones. He's 20 years old, and it was fine in a Champions League game. In a knockout Champions League game, Jones, 20 years old, starts. Why can't Moretti just come in against Sampdoria and do the same thing? I don't understand. I know obviously he's a little bit younger and he doesn't have as much experience as Curtis Jones, but at some point this has to happen.
I agree, and I like Curtis Jones. I think he's a good player. But yeah, but to be honest, he's playing since last season when he needed to play him. Like there was no choice.
Yeah.
But now it's the same situation basically, and he's not doing it. So it's really at the end of the day, it's Allegri, and like he doesn't trust those guys, and he sticks with the idea of I'd rather go with the players who have experience, even if they're tired, not playing well. At least they have experience. At least they've done it. I think that's his. His sole thought process basically.
Yeah.
They play, they know the team, they know the environment, all those things. So I'm gonna play him, and it's not good, especially when you only have 3. That's it. So yeah.
This is kind of my point though. Like, why couldn't Sunday Arthur come out after 60 minutes? Not even just him. Maybe what? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I think because we were struggling and he didn't trust it.
That's crazy. At some point, you have to though.
Yeah.
Especially in this kind of situation, especially when you have nobody else. You just got even bring Stramaccioni in just to smash people.
Yeah. But
it is what it is.
He doesn't trust him. So so yeah, Johnny is saying, "Oops, my bad." He's saying central defense is a priority for me. Should have tried for Botman. He and De Ligt already played on the national team. Did they play together in the national team? I cannot remember that.
Dijk.
Excuse me?
It's De Vrij and Van Dijk that play for the national team.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I like Botman, but we're not in for him. I think that's obvious. We're not in for him. But a priority, if I need to say a priority, it remains midfield. Just because, and I recorded the daily videos coming out after this, and I said we can, and it will sound weird. we can mask another season with Alexandro, but we cannot mask another season of our midfield getting dominated by Spezia and those teams. I don't think we can mask that another season. But you can mask a bad left back for one more year.
Yes.
If worst case scenario. So that's why I'm saying, for me, it's still midfield. Like, we need a big midfielder, a big one.
Yep.
Because
you can clearly see it. The amount of injuries that this team gets every year, you still need another. You need 6 fit midfielders, or sorry, not fit, but you need 6 midfielders.
Yeah, at least.
So you have to think. Ravella comes back, he makes the team. Great, that's 6 now. 2 have to leave, just based on quality. So that's Rabiot, Arthur have to leave. So then you need 2 new ones.
I agree. Yeah. And
just for squad composition, just for an upgraded midfield, and having that Italian youth in it as well with Rovella and Locatelli.
Yeah.
So you tick all the boxes with what they want to accomplish. The squad gets upgraded, and shit players on high salaries leave. Let's not beat a dead horse here. Like, Arthur makes too much money for what he brings to the table. Rabiot makes too much money for what he brings to the table. So if it's Pogba, great. If it's someone else and Pogba, even better.
Yeah, I agree. And Edgar comes in with a hot take. He says Liverpool are at their strongest in years, while Inter are not yet. It ended 2-1. I'm a Juve fan, but I wish Inter well for the sake of Serie A and Europe. I'm happy they lost. I'll say I don't care. I wish Atalanta lose against Olympiacos. They won 3-0, so it's not going to happen. But if they go out, I'm happy. I don't care about other teams. They don't care about us. I don't care about them. Because at the end of the day, we are rich. The owners are rich. So,
yeah.
Again, I don't care. Like, I actually don't care if Inter lose, if they do well. And Anzo's saying impressive display from Inter. Even when they win, they lose. I love it. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I don't care about those teams. In Europe, I'm not going to cheer for Liverpool because I might hate them even more than Inter. But they're out. Good for me. It's a reason more for us to go to the next round because the money will be even more. Because we're the only Italian team in it. So, reason more to win next week.
Yep. It's more incentive. Well, not that money is the only incentive, but it gives you a little bit more.
Yeah.
Owners, it's an owner incentive, but because the players don't see that money. But it's great that they scored and 30 seconds later get a red card, and now they're out. Beautiful. Peace out. I actually despise Inter, so I can't stand. I can't believe I watched them twice in 1 week. To be honest, I watched them against Salernitana, and I watched them today.
It's good for
I can't believe I did.
It's good
I even hate that.
For the views. You're getting those views up.
And the people that care about Serie A is catching up to the Premier League, you've seen it already in international play. Don't worry about the club play because
But to be honest, even in 2015 and 17, those leagues were better, and we still made the Champions League final.
Yes.
Like, those teams were much better than us. Like, Lyon beat City. Like, it's still gonna happen. It will be more difficult, but it's not impossible. It's not like it's not that, like, there is a difference. Of course, there's a difference, but I think people are a bit overreacting. You're still gonna have a shot at it. It's gonna be more difficult. I agree with that. But then again, City spent so much money the last 10 years. They made one final experience, and they had nothing to show for in that final. They were awful.
Yep.
They were ass. So it is what it is. Like, money. PSG, one final in a pandemic year when they needed to play one-legged game, and almost mess it up against Atalanta. So money is not everything. It isn't. So I don't really worry about that. I worry about creating a good squad again, and that's something to do with money, but also with making good decisions. And we made bad decisions over the years. That's why we're in this situation now. So and Andrew Finham brings that Del Piero goal that was ruled out unfairly. I remember that game.
But that's not why.
When Hipia scored that crazy goal, I remember that game.
I'm saying that's not why we hate Liverpool.
Oh, no. like
Yeah.
their fan bases. I don't want to talk about their fan bases.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but yeah, their fan bases. No, no chance. Like no chance. They're awful. Raven saying same here, but it's good for you with Atlanta still play. They will get tired. Yeah, that's a fair point, but
Not actively rooting for them. If they move on, great. If
yeah,
they lose, great. That's our point.
I agree. Edgar, he brought that point, Edgar, and it's good he's in the chat. He said Arthur may remain at Juve next season because to avoid a loss on selling him, we must sell for 40 mil plus. We will pay that for Arthur. That's why we were trying to loan him out for 80 months with an option to spread that cost and all those things. I think he's gone in the summer. I think he wants to.
Yeah.
His manager said he wanted to leave. His manager said that. Like, so I think somehow we'll find a way to get him out of the club because he understood the message and like we understand the message. Allegri sending, so it doesn't make sense for anyone.
He's playing out of necessity right now. It's not because he's playing because he wants to or we want him to stay or anything. He's playing out of necessity, and he needs to leave because again, if you guys watched our podcast, it was released this morning, I believe. We talked about what player needs to play in that position, and it's definitely not Arthur.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, it's definitely someone else, like a Jorginho type player. Like think of Pjanic in the old days, like a couple of years ago, half a decade ago. Someone in that mold needs to come in, and Allegri needs to identify that, or Cherubini needs to identify that.
Yeah, that's it. That's actually it. But he's gonna leave.
It's so tough.
He's gonna leave.
Yeah,
I think it was just because it was in the January transfer window, like 1 month, not even. Yeah, 1 month, but.
And we were trying to do so many other things. Like we were trying to sell or sign 2 players and sell other players. It's tough in 15 days. When did they actually decide to do stuff?
Yeah. And Kanan is saying, so you think Allegri will give a chance for Jolie? No, I don't think that.
No.
I did not say that.
No.
I don't think he's gonna get a chance next summer.
Not at all.
I will be shocked. The only way he's getting a chance is we sign no one. And he's all we got. Other than that, I think he's gonna get loaned out or play for Cremonese in Serie A next season. Who knows?
Yeah,
I think that's gonna happen.
Yep, I agree.
I don't see it. And to be honest, there are no rumors saying you will have a shot.
Come back, yeah.
So, I think if Cremonese comes on, makes it to Serie A, so comes up, I think within weeks you will hear like he's staying, so he has a training camp with them again. Because bringing him back and then sending him out on loan the last few weeks is pointless. Like at this point, you should know I'm gonna use him. If you're saying I'm not sure, loan him out. Don't bring him back to training camp and then 2 weeks before the season starts you ship him out on loan. Just don't do that.
Yeah,
because he knows Fajolia. Like he coached them already, so he knows what his qualities are. It's just Allegri now making the decision he's ready or not. If he's not, then don't bring him in training camp. It's pointless.
I 100% agree. The one player who does deserve a chance out of those midfielders is Robella because he's cemented himself in as a Serie A player at least. I'm not saying a top club Serie A player, but he's definitely cemented himself as a first league footballer, and he deserves a chance to prove himself. And if he leaves on loan at the end of near the end, that's okay. I'm okay with that. That's a different scenario.
Yeah, depending on who arrives and who stays.
Yeah,
I would say yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to your Arthur thing because you think he's definitely going, and the payment has to be spread out. Yeah. Right. So hypothetically speaking, if you get him out and the total amount ends up being 35 million, is that okay with you? Is that okay with you?
If we don't make a loss, then yeah, because we overpaid, so they pay for Pjanic. Like it is what it is. So we're not getting 72 mil. I think he was valued at or something. We're not getting that back. So, if you don't make a loss, just because like Allegri's not gonna use him. So even if you like Arthur, Like if you're a big Arthur fan, if everybody is fit, McKennie, Zakaria, Locatelli, even Rabiot, he's fifth option or something. So what's the point? Then I'd rather have
Yeah.
a player he likes and is gonna use, because what's the point of having a player he's not gonna use? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't anyone good. It doesn't do the player good, us, and also the team, because other players are gonna need to play more.
Yeah.
Just because he doesn't like one player sitting on the bench. So I think it's done. Do you think he's gonna stay?
No, I think he's gone as well. I'm just
Okay.
trying to picture what we're gonna do in terms of replacements, and
Oh, okay.
like word on the street, it's no longer just Rudy Galletti.
Yeah, I said that in my
Some other people are saying and chiming in on Paul Pogba.
I still need a solid source.
Yeah.
It's just
No, I know. I'm just saying like it's no longer just some random dude. It's actually like other like Tutto Sports said something. Romeo Agresti has chimed in, not recently, but he did chime in January.
yeah, like I think that we are interested is like I think that's obvious, no? Because he's free.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will try. I just don't believe he's like. I said it. Do I believe he wants to come back? 100%. Do I think he will pick us over PSG and Real Madrid? 100%. Do I think he's gonna take that pay cut to choose us? I don't know, because this is his last big deal basically.
Yeah.
So it's a massive pay cut. It's not PSG are offering 17 and we are offering 15. He's on 14 now and we are offering 11 with bonuses.
Yeah.
So it's a big pay cut. If he does that, like I'm not gonna say respect, because again he's a millionaire and he's earning a lot of money, even if he gets 11.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, you want to play for us. Like I think at that point I will be like, okay, I think you acknowledge you made a mistake in the past and you never should have left. You shouldn't. I get why he left. Like,
yeah,
he's not a Juve fan, so he doesn't need to stay. His dream was to play for United. He left because he fell out with Ferguson, and he proved him wrong. But if he comes back and he takes that pay cut, knowing he can earn a lot more money elsewhere, I would be like, okay, I buy into it, because I think business. You're motivated. I think you're actually motivated. You want to come back and you want to prove it again. So I'm like, okay, but it's not my first option, because I'm not a fan of bringing old guys back. Like ex-coach Allegri wasn't my first choice. Bringing Bonucci back, I wasn't for it, because I think once you left, I think it should be done. That's my thought process. Like once you leave, it should be over. Like we need something new.
Well, you didn't like Martin Caceres coming back all those times?
Yeah, that was banter. That was actually that was like every January he picked up an injury. There he is again.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But he did a job.
Yeah, I know.
He did his job.
I remember the third time he came back, he scored some crazy goal. No way. He scored 2 in the game against Milan, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. The first one was in the Coppa Italia. Away to Milan. He hit he pinned that perfectly. I remember that.
Yeah.
Abbiati was in goal too back then. But yeah. But I'm not a fan of bringing ex-players, managers back. Do you? Because I think it's done. Like you need to move on. The player made a choice for a reason.
Yeah.
Fair. It's done. But I have a weak spot for Pogba, so I might be a hypocrite on this.
I'm literally fine if he was 36 and he's coming back, absolutely not. But he's 29. He's 29 next week.
But the deal is 3 years. That's what the rumor is.
Great.
That's prime years. 3 + 1 is a rumor, basically.
Yeah. So great. He's in his prime years coming as a midfielder. He's coming back. Excellent. I'm all for him coming back.
I'm just concerned about his injuries a bit.
Yeah. Allegri, I was fine with him coming back.
Allegri would
Bonucci, I was pissed about Bonucci just because he left kind of in a really crappy way.
Yeah, that's why I'm done. And to be honest, he never recovered from it. The fans, he gets picked on even when he plays well. And I'm Yeah, like that's on you, not on us. You scored and you celebrated. I'm like, I'm not gonna forget that ever. So,
Yeah, exactly.
and you come back crawling, begging, saying sorry to
Yeah.
Allegri. like,
Yep.
like I cannot take you serious as a quote unquote captain because I know you went on your knees begging to come back. Like that's what happened. You went
Yep.
to the club, you said take me back, and you went to Allegri and apologized. That's what happened because Allegri would have not would have taken him back. Like they can play in front of the camera saying no hard feelings. There were hard feelings. That's why he left.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when he came back, 100% sure he needed to talk with Allegri to ask permission to come back. And I don't think Allegri holds grudges. I think like, yeah, come back. But
He's like, whatever, yeah, come back.
yeah, like whatever, come back.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like he's not my first choice, Pogba.
Who is then?
For my first choice is Milinkovic, just because he's younger.
Yeah.
And again, he's better. Pogba's a better player. Like I'm not gonna be stupid, say stupid things. Pogba's a better player, but I think we can get more years out of Savage. But again, one is free, the other one is 80 mil. So
Is he definitely gonna be 80 mil?
yeah, it's gonna be something like that, between 70 and 80 at least. And I don't think he's worth that. I'm not gonna.
No.
So I'm like, yeah, then take Pogba if that's the options.
Do you see in a world any chance of getting both?
No, no chance.
No chance?
No chance. Like that's 11 million in wages plus 7.
Yep, it is. But
No,
then if you minus 7
no,
from Rabio and 6 from Arthur,
no. If you get Pogba and you have still 80 mil to spend, then you spend that on a left back, on a defender, maybe a winger. Like I don't know. Then you don't need to bring in Savage, in my opinion, because we need so much. then I
yeah.
rather that money go to one of the positions we need. And also,
So
a midfield of Pogba and Savage. I don't know. I think that's a bit too much of the same. Not the same, but like they're like they are the, I don't want to say it, the standout guys in that midfield. I think they want the ball too much. Both of them. I don't think
yeah.
that's gonna work. I don't know. I don't think it's
Do you
gonna
think
work.
their egos would reign over playing with Allegri?
No, Eagles like it's gonna be difficult because they demand the ball, both of them. So you're gonna ask someone to not do what he's good at, basically.
And then you also throw in Dybala and Vlahovic.
Yeah, I think that's too much. Like you need some balance. And again, if you get Pogba, if and you still have 80 mil to spend somehow, then yeah, I'd rather have somebody else. And Raven is saying to get Savage, we would have to sell Delict. Probably. I don't know. Or whoever.
I don't think that's true. I
Like
don't think that's true. I don't think Delit needs to leave in order to fund a Milinkovic Savic transfer. Because I don't think nobody's spending 80 mil. I
then he's
think
gonna stay. Then he's gonna
I
stay.
don't.
He's not gonna lower his demands for Tito, and especially not for Ranieri. No chance. He'd rather let him go for free.
And there's no chance of players being exchanged as well.
Who? Like we say Rovella and Rugani, but
Not
maybe
Rugani.
they.
Not Rugani.
Yeah, but I saw people saying Arthur. Arthur's not gonna play for Lazio. Are you mad?
No.
So who are we gonna include? Like,
I was saying Rovella, and then obviously you give him more cash.
yeah, like, but there's no rumors that they want Rovella.
Yeah.
So, like, we can say it, but I don't know. Ryan saying I don't know about Pogba. He's not the same player as he used to be with us. 9 million for his wages. No, like Manu make everybody look awful.
Yeah. And Pogba, to be honest, has been okay, like pretty good since he's been back.
He's good, and I think everybody will look bad if they need to play with McTominay and Fred. Like,
Yeah.
they're bad football players. They're actually bad football players. Like we complain about our midfield. If you take Pogba out there and you play Fred, McTominay, Matic, like it's worse than ours. I actually believe that it's worse than ours.
Yeah.
So it's not easy for him also. And then he plays him something like I've watched him at Manu play on the 6, on the wing,
Yeah, that's good.
Right-sided midfielder, left-sided midfielder. I'm like, Jesus, like use him properly or let him go. And I think he had enough. I think he just said like that. That place is toxic. Like
Yeah, 100%.
they're throwing the manager again under the bus. There's a derby. Their most important player leaves for a holiday. I don't know. It's funny from the outside, but if you were a fan, like imagine that happening with us now. The channel would go off.
Oh yeah.
We were going mad. Like what? Like there's a
Well,
derby.
imagine we had the YouTube channel up and running on the last match day of the season with
Oh,
Ronaldo saying, "Nah, I'm not playing."
or yeah, or imagine we playing Inter in a big game and he's injured and he's like, "Ciao guys, I'm out of here,
Yeah,
going Portugal." I'm like, what? Like Dybala was on
yeah,
the bench. What Spezia? In the
yep,
like that's what you do if you don't have a broken foot or something insane and you need to say a bed rest basically. Like
yeah.
you should be at the
Well,
stadium.
McKennie's in the States because he's getting his foot
Yeah,
looked at there.
I read it. He gets his treatment over there because it's
Yeah,
better, but which is fine. Like I don't care.
yeah,
Like you cannot play if it's better over there. Chill with your family. You're out for a season, so
exactly.
let me see.
Joe
So
Caligiuri, bring up his because he's saying
yeah,
Gravenberg would be his choice,
yeah. Wait, let me see.
and his name has been popping up.
Yeah, Justin is saying not only 80 mil, you have to pay. Oh, what the hell is this? Why did I bring that up? Why did I do that? I need to read them before I bring it up. Joe is saying Gravenberg would be my first choice. I like Gravenberg. My first choice, no, but I like him. I do like him.
Yeah.
And who was it?
I see if that's the main midfield signing, I don't want that
No,
though.
no, no. That cannot be the main. I don't believe that's the main. I think that's an additional piece. I think it's
Okay.
one big one. Try to move on Arthur and Rabiot and bring in Gravenberg or something like that.
Okay, that's then. Yes, I agree with
Because
that.
I read something is between us and Bayern made a 25 mil bid, and we matched it just because we're working on it basically since last summer, and that's what Pedula keeps pushing, that we're working on it since last
Yeah.
summer, and we're gonna match what Bayern is gonna do, unless Bayern is going crazy and going
Yeah.
45, and then I'm also like, no, don't do it, like no.
Yeah.
Ajax
Yeah. That's
140, but 1 year left, they're not gonna get it. Also, this season he's not poor, but he played better in the past, so they're not gonna
Yeah.
get it in my opinion. So yeah.
Exactly. It's not
Edgar's
like he's having a Frankie De Jong. He's not having a Frankie De Jong type season, so
no
he's
no
not.
no
You
no.
can't ask.
no.
Yeah.
Edgar is saying why we dislike Pogba. He's a ballistic missile free of charge again. Pogba can play box to box or deep lying mid. I did not say I dislike him. I didn't. I like him. Like I said,
Yeah.
for him, I would change my beliefs and not bring ex players back. That's what I said. I like
Yeah.
him.
That's what you literally said 5 minutes ago.
I like him. I know a lot of people don't like him, but someone's saying Rabiot was worse than McFred. Yeah, they have more
I don't
energy
know.
those twos, but like they're not good. Like, they're actually not
Yeah.
good. And Fred also scores the occasional banger, and that's it.
Yeah.
Let me see in the comments because I messed it up a bit. Ooh, okay. Enzo saying too many holes. Excuse
Sorry.
me?
Go ahead.
No, Enzo said too many holes to fill to get a player like Savic. We need 3 positions covered minimum, and decide who we really want to use for formation. Yeah, but I think we're gonna make one statement Simon. I don't know how you want to say it. Big Simon, and then just gonna add additional pieces because that's Villanova, Cambiasso, Udoki, Parisi, like the Getafe, they're all not big signings, cheaper options. So that's why, just based on the rumors, I'm thinking big one, additional ones. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And that's how we usually operate, though.
Yeah, yeah.
In normal transfer window, it's like, yeah, Delit, and then the pieces. Ronaldo, the pieces. Like it's never been 6 or 3 megastars and nothing else. It's the big one, and then the little things filling in. So talking about Udogi, Oh, give me 1 sec. My computer froze. Talking about Udogi, does he do it for you?
No, but who does and who's available? If you can give me names that are realistic, then I will change my mind. But I thought about it and I struggled.
Okay. So Udogi is basically doing what Ravella is doing as a left back.
What do you mean?
Like Ravella is doing very well, young player in.
Oh, so okay, yeah.
Udogi is doing very well as a left back in Serie A.
Yeah.
And so, do you think he'd be better? Obviously, he's better than Alexandro. Like, let's not kid ourselves. But why doesn't he do it for you then? Does Ravella do it for you?
As a starter?
No. Yeah, sure.
No.
No? Okay.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it. Let me see. Udogi, I need to think, but like, no, he's not ready, mate. Like, he's coming in, he's not gonna smash it.
Okay.
But there are no options there, and like, you cannot play like. Is Allegri really going into the next season and saying, "I'd rather keep Sandro because he has experience, but he's shit"? Like, I think at this point he needs to understand that Alexandro is awful.
Yeah.
Like, he's just bad. Like, actually bad. Like, I prefer Pellegrini. I don't rate Pellegrini at all, and that's sad. I was thinking about it today. I'm like, I want Pellegrini to start for my club. I'm like, how bad is like how far have we come? Like, we've coming from far away from Pellegrini. Like, I want Pellegrini to start for my club. I'm like, I cannot believe it. So it's like the standards is on the floor for me. So Udogi for me, yeah. Do I think he's gonna make a lot of mistakes? 100% sure. It is what it is. But we cannot like, there's no top left back out there we can sign or afford or available.
Yeah.
So I would say yeah.
So let's say Alexandro gets the MLS treatment or whatever happens to him. Like, he leaves and Udogi does come in. Are you okay with the fullbacks being Udogi, Pellegrini, Danilo, Quadrado, De Sciglio, and if we really need Danilo to play left back, he can play left back?
What did you say? De Sciglio, Quadrado? Yeah.
Basically, Sandro's out and Udogi's in. But you can, if you really have a problem with Udogi when he does play, you can start Danilo as a left back.
If we invest in the midfield and up top a bit, then I'll say address that the following season.
That's what I'm gearing at here.
Yeah, but then again, I'm like, we need to fix our center back situation also. So it's a lot. It's actually a lot, and we think it's a lot. Maybe the club doesn't think it's a lot because they're gonna renew Chilio. Maybe we're gonna stay like this, and we're just gonna do something up front because there are gonna be changes and bring in a midfielder, and that's it. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let me see the comments because I messed it up.
I was gonna say, but I think this summer it's gonna be midfield work, and like you said, the occasional a piece of defense, like a piece in the defense. It's not gonna be. I don't think any defender or defensive position is going to be upgraded until the 2023 summer. And I know that scares you, and it should. It should scare everybody. But I think they're going to just keep Bonucci, Rugani, Delit, because apparently Delit wants to stay. So that's on you guys for saying that. I still think he's leaving, but that's on you guys. And they'll just address 2023 summer for the whole back line.
I don't know. I think Chiellini is gonna call it a day, so you need to gonna address it either way. There's no choice. That's what I think.
Is that piece guy or is that big signing guy?
For the defense? No big signing.
For the
No,
center back. For the center back.
no. I think it's gonna be Gatti or something. He's coming in. I don't think we're gonna
Okay.
because there's like if you're gonna go big, then you need to drop Chiellini and Tao Bonucci. You're not the starter anymore, and that's not gonna happen with Allegri at the club. It isn't. So no, it's not gonna be. Let me see. Pellegrini is bang average. Don't know why people hyped him. I don't think anyone hyped him. I didn't. I think it was just Sandro so bad. Just give us Pellegrini. I think that's
That's what it was. Everyone just wanted him to start because of how bad Sandro's become, or is.
Yeah. Andrew Finnan thinks Alexander's definitely gonna stay. Maybe. I think the club will try and push to move him on. Because it's just bad. Like it's just bad. Justin saying, is left back going to be a position you invest a lot of money ever though? Because if you do, then you can buy a cheaper temporary option for now. Otherwise, get the best option you can for now. No, I don't think any club is gonna spend big for a left back. Like I think every club kind of hopes they find a gem and develop them. Like nobody's gonna spend 80 mil for a left back. That's actually insane. Like for that position, it's the most difficult position to do, and that's why clubs are not gonna sell their left back or right back. So that's why they don't go for like if you sell Trent, it will be that money, but nobody's gonna sell Trent. Nobody's gonna sell Alfonso Davis. Like it doesn't make sense because it's a difficult position to find basically.
Yeah.
And people bring up Gaia.
That guy's never playing for Allegri.
Yeah. And I'm not his biggest fan, to be honest. I'm not.
Like, attacking, he's fine, but with this team, who's gonna like? How are we gonna attack? We never even attacked on the left.
I agree.
Did you ever watch a game like the pattern of flow of our games? It's right, left, right, left. In terms of the side we attack down.
Yeah.
It's never go. So what's the point of an attacking left back?
I don't know. But I'm not his biggest fan either way. I'm not. So I think it's gonna be one of those cheaper options. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Justin saying 22, the year of Julian's goal takes. One, never will get Vlahovic in the winter. Pogba back, the leg stays. That will be a great tripleta for you.
That'd be the best. And I'll keep saying some crazy stuff.
Do I need to drop the Haaland chat conversations on stream?
Yeah, that's done. Man, dude, honestly, he's hurt, injury prone.
Yeah, but still, money. Teams are gonna pay.
Yeah.
Ryan saying, I think Emerson Palmieri and Jorginho coming in this summer. I will cry. I think I will cry on the stream if we sign Emerson Palmieri. I actually will cry. I don't believe that rumor. And again, after this, a daily video will drop. That makes no sense. It actually it's just a name the sport uses every transfer window. It's like in the drafts, and they just push it every transfer window.
Yeah.
No chance we're gonna sign. Like if we do,
once a month.
If we do, I will just sit back and look at the board. I'm like, yeah, you stink. You still stink. Like I don't care what people think. Yeah. You signed Vlahovic, great, but then you turn around and sign Palmieri. Just keep Alexandro until the end of his contract. Then, yeah, it makes no sense. It actually makes no sense. Let me see. Edgar saying we need a deputy for Vlahovic and no prizes for guessing who we can get cheaply on loan in exchange for Moiskin. Yeah, he wants Icardi. It's a practical fix in the circumstances. It's worth the risk. No, it's not worth the risk. No Icardi. No chance. If Dybala Morata will leave, we can forget about buying defenders in the summer. Nah, I don't know about that.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Nah.
Like the priority firmly shifts on the attack if those two leave.
It should, but I think Dybala's gonna stay. So.
Oh yeah,
and if he leave, like the club wants Saniolo, and I don't believe we're gonna get a defender. I never said that. I don't believe that. We are thinking we need one, but there are
Yeah.
no rumors out there. The club is actively
Yeah.
looking for one, so it's just us. So yeah, I don't know. Let me see if there's something else before we move on.
Let's look at Sam McAuliffe.
Yeah.
Realistic summer out. Rabiot, Sandro, maybe Dybala, but for free, and Berna for free also. So that's I guess Sam's outtake on what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You might as well throw Arthur Mello in there as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sure.
And if that's the case, you need to focus on the midfield and the attack.
And I saw this comment twice now. So Swallow's left fullback from Greece is a fantastic, fast and furious player. I don't remember his name,
Yeah.
but then we played.
77.
Yeah, I cannot pronounce his name.
Oh my god.
I know.
Kyriakopoulos or something. I know exactly what he's talking about. He is good.
He is good, but he reminds me a bit
We're
of.
not trying to be Sassuolo though.
He reminds me a bit of Mueller from Sassuolo. Like there's a lot of hype, but if I watch him, like I don't think you're it for the biggest stage. I don't see it. But he's good. Mulder, no, yeah.
Yeah.
So no, for me, no.
But he's not wrong though. Like he's a good player.
He is a good player. He is a good player.
He's currently doing. Yeah.
Raven saying Zaniolo will cost us 40 mil or less if you will give him Weston, so no money for another big name.
We're not doing that.
I mean, like first of all, McKennie's not joining Roma.
Yeah.
And secondly, Allegri loves McKennie. I don't think we're gonna sell him. He actually adores him. So it is what it is. Also, guys, like the video, please.
Oh yeah.
That will help. Long time.
Yep.
I've said that. And Sam saying, I think Arthur will stay because lately Allegri seems to like him. No, he doesn't. Like, there's no option. So he needs to play him. He doesn't like him. When everybody was fit, he was not playing. He's playing because there's nobody else out there.
It's out of necessity at this point.
If Zakaria comes back, he will be on the bench again. I'm 100% sure of that. I'm actually sure of that.
Is Udogie Italian?
Excuse me?
Is Udogie Italian?
Yeah, he is. He's Italian.
Oh, cool.
Yes. What is his first
name? Yeah, he's fine.
I forgot his first name.
I have no idea.
Destiny. I think it's Destiny, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, you're exactly right. Destiny Udogie.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Italian.
He's definitely coming. He's 100%.
Yeah. Edgar is saying, if Atletico take 50 mil from Morata, Allegri will keep him. He's useful when there is space when playing strong teams in Champions League. Oh, 50 mil, not only Allegri, the club will keep him also. Like, even if Allegri says no, the club will keep him. For 50 mil, they will keep him. So, yeah. Spiros says, am I the only one who wants Jorginho? No, you're not. A lot of people want him. I'm not one of them. Just because of his age. I want something young we can build on moving forward. That's my opinion.
If he's available for 20 mil, I think you got to get him.
Oh, but he's not, so we can move on.
No. Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's got 1 year left on his contract.
Yeah, but I read an article in Athletic from a Chelsea watcher. Chelsea will ask premium price 40 mil. They don't care. If he leaves on free, it is what it is. They don't care. Look at the, and maybe now that I forgot the name of the woman.
The chick that runs the show there?
Yeah.
Marina something.
Marina, yeah.
Yeah.
She sells garbage for millions. Like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, for those like Broha and all those guys, Livramento.
Now the club is for sale. I think she will leave also because he's Abramovich, his right hand.
Yeah.
Since forever.
Woman.
So who knows? But they're not gonna give him for 20 mil. I don't believe that.
Yeah. Well, maybe the new owner's like, okay, you can sell him.
Yeah, and Sam's saying he doesn't seem to like.
The Jets owner, if this is the New York Jets owner that's going to make in to buy him.
Yeah. And
absolute poop show.
Sam is saying he doesn't seem to like playing Zakaria in the Regista role for some reason, though. You will play Locatelli there, and you will play Rabiot and Zakaria right and left of him, and you will bench Arthur. Like, he's done that in the past, so we'll do it again. Justin saying I've always been in favor of Udogi, obviously. Yeah. Shocker, you like Balotelli. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Johnny saying not just transfer fee, Jorginho be on a high salary like everyone in Chelsea. I think he's on 6.5, right?
Yeah.
So he will get more for a move. He's not coming for less, and I think that's a no for me. Edgar saying never heard of Udogi. Which club does he play for? Is he good? What are his attributes?
He's on Udinese right now.
Yeah.
His attributes are he's athletic. He's not really good at crossing,
No,
which
he's
is
not.
which is not good for what we're trying to do. But he can get up and down the field with ease, and he's good at one-on-one defending.
To be honest, Sandro never when was the like Dani Alves was good at it.
What,
Lichtsteiner,
crossing?
yeah, Lichtsteiner at the
Yeah.
beginning, but then towards the end it was awful. Like
Yeah.
I remember that. Like he pissed me off. It remembered me of Chiellini now. Chiellini of Quadrado at the moment with his crosses.
Yeah.
Struggling. So yeah, Giuseppe is taking the piss, saying Marcos Alonso as a replacement for Alexandro. I think he's bantering us. Like I don't want to insult him. I think he's bantering us. Antonio saying, do you see us getting Jorginho? Would you take him over Pogba? 50 mil for Rabiot for Jorginho? No. Like I don't see us getting him, and I wouldn't take him over Pogba.
No.
I just won't. 50 mil, like 50 mil plus Rabiot for Jorginho. I don't think we can scam Chelsea into that.
To me, Rabiot is negative value. I don't know about the rest around the world, like the rest of the world, but I think Rabiot is just negative value.
Yeah. Justin saying,
like those trades. Sorry, it's like those trades in North America where you have to add on your draft picks to this bad player.
Yeah. It is that. It's actually that.
Yeah.
Justin say never seen Udogi play or paid attention, but he still wants him because he's Italian.
Yeah.
That's how scouts work, apparently.
Yeah.
Edgar saying reason why Sky is not playing much because he has a poor movement when we are defending. I think he will learn movements over time. Yeah, maybe. I agree. Partly, I think agree. He needs to learn stuff. Like it's different.
Yeah, he came fresh and in a new league, and then he got hurt.
Yeah, like he will come good. I believe he will come good. On Holly Fun is saying, to be honest, Udogi is a classic plus Valenza guy, mediocre player for Fiorentina at his prime. Sorry, no. If you buy him, he's not gonna be plus Valenza because you're paying too much to make plus Valenza on it. It's gonna be too much money. It's gonna be close to 20 mil, and who's gonna buy him for more than 20 mil in this league? Like we scammed Genoa and paying 20 mil for Sturaro, but then we also overpaid Rovella probably at the time. So. And Genoa are going down, so we cannot make those weird deals anymore, probably. Someone is asking, so what happened to Wijndal rumors? They're still out there, but he's not going to survive with Allegri. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I like him, but this season, what I've seen, I'm like, he's not going to survive with Allegri. Like he's not going to play. He isn't, and he's a good player. He's talented, but. Took a step back this season, which is a bit disappointing, to be honest. Like, I won't say a big step, but like a big enough step to say, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me think about it. So, I don't know. Dash is saying, hi guys, thought on the Renato Sanchez rumors. Check the daily video. No, but I said no. Because I think he's not what we need. He's very inconsistent. Like, he turns up for Portugal, and then in the league it's a bit and he's also a little bit injury prone, so no for me.
Yeah. Yep. See, I really like Renato Sanchez when he's obviously on, and if it's a cheap deal, like if instead of Gravenberch, we're talking about like the Gravenberch's the side piece. If Renato Sanchez is a side piece, I'm down for that too. If let's say Bayern Munich gets Gravenberch on as their midfielder, and if Sanchez becomes our side piece midfielder to come in, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
Pogba comes in, Renato Sanchez a side piece guy. If Gravenberg goes on to Bayern Munich.
Yeah, and Spiros brings up a good point, or a good point. Like it's in line of that, saying if we bring in Pogba, it means that Locatelli will play as Regista, and that's linked with
100%.
the Jorginho one. But I think
Yeah.
if we get Jorginho, he plays as a Regista, and Locatelli, or we play Locatelli as a Regista and we bring in Pogba, I think the latter one will be a stronger midfield still. And I don't want Locatelli play that position.
Yeah.
But I think we will be better for what Allegri wants to do with Pogba in that team. Just my opinion.
Yep.
Because like people forget how good, like, he was unplayable under Allegri Pogba. Like he had the freedom to
Yep.
do whatever he wanted. Whatever he
Yep.
wanted. He doesn't have that at Manu. He will get that from Allegri instantly. Because
Yep.
I think he's the only, not the only coach, but I would say, yeah, he's the only coach who understands Pogba for some reason. And Deschamps. They understand.
Yeah.
Just give him the freedom and he will repay you. He will
Let
repay
him
you.
have the inside of the left
Yeah.
channel. Let him do his thing. If he's not coming back, don't yell at him. Just encourage to come back and help out defend, and then he'll do a job.
He'll do it. Like he win. Like
Yeah.
he won a lot of balls back because I think at some point during the season, was it the first one with Allegri? He was first leading the category halfway through the season in recoveries. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
the way he plays, that was impressive. So I think I will go for that one. So yeah, let me see. Cicatura saying, what about Cassie for free? Or is he going to Barca? By the way, love the channel, guys. Keep going. Thanks for that. I think he's going Barca.
Yeah.
I think he's going Barca.
Barcelona is doing some weird things. Barcelona signed Christensen, Azpilicueta, Cassier, all on free transfers. Like, what are you doing?
Also Azpilicueta?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't. I saw Christensen. Yeah. And then there's like that's weird. And then they're saying, I don't know if we're gonna buy Traore. We're in a difficult financial position. I'm like, weird. You just signed Ferran Torres, Aubameyang. You're trying to give the youngsters big deals. I'm like, you're lying. You're a good liar, or something is up again. Like something in the books need to be checked again. But yeah. Let me see.
Hold on. Let's go to Zenith for a sec. One of our members, because
cannot see it.
He's mentioning the winners think, like he called himself the winner because he won the jersey.
Oh yeah.
Justin. So they're saying the winner thinks we should go for Cucurella from Brighton or Angelino, and those are two guys who would be improvements. So I know it's an upgrade from what they're currently at, but they will cost a lot of money.
Yeah. I agree.
Because I think Mark Cucurella just went for like 19 mil or 18 mil. We went over this before, and we know Angelino's transfer fee was crazy.
Yeah.
For a left
back. Should we be regretting that we were so negative about Pjanic's rumors this summer? Now that we see that Locatelli plays as a regista, we brought that up a few weeks ago, and yeah, maybe. But then again, the club should have had better options than Pjanic.
Yeah,
that was the issue. It wasn't Pjanic. It was the club's lack of, I don't know, preparation. I would say basically homework.
That is the word. For last summer, there was no preparation.
No, it was just new guys coming in and just finding out, oh, we only have €1 to spend basically.
Yeah.
And that's it. And Ronaldo's leaving a few days before the window shuts. We had no clue. It was a mess. In the summer, it was a mess. So I expect a solid summer now. Also based on January. Yes,
exactly. And now they've seen their balance sheets. They're doing the board meeting now, or this week. When was it? This week? Last week? When was the board meeting?
Last week or the week before that?
So they know all their financials. They've shown it all to the shareholders. They'll have a concrete plan, and they'll have a dude literally scouting players for what Allegri needs, because Allegri is definitely the coach next year.
Yeah, I agree. Sam saying I would not be opposed to getting Adama if Barca don't sign him. I will.
No.
I will.
Yeah.
He's just a muscle Bernardeschi. Like no output at all.
No,
There's
he's a
just
bull in
no.
the china shop.
There's no output, so
No.
it's pointless. Like it's actually like quick, powerful, no numbers. Like, and in that position, you need to put up some numbers. It is what it is. Numbers are not everything, but in that position, they mean something.
Yes.
They mean
And
something.
then when you have those countless opportunities to do something
Yeah, that's it.
great numbers and you don't, then shame on you.
I agree. Sam is saying 5 assists in 6 games, so yeah, that's fine. But it's also 5 assists in 2 years almost.
Yeah.
Like Bernardeschi had 3 assists and 1 goal or something in 1 month, and then he will go missing again probably.
Well, he has gone missing.
Yeah. Let me see. Spiro is saying my dream is De Jong. I think he would be amazing for us. I'm not sure about that.
We chatted about him at length.
Yeah.
You're just not about him, and I don't think he's the proper midfielder for us.
I don't think he's a Lakers
For Allegri,
choice.
I won't say us. For Allegri, he's not the proper midfielder.
I agree. I think it's not like if you give Allegri a list and you tell him, give me your top 5 options, I don't think he makes that list.
No chance.
I don't think he makes that list. And that's not saying he's a bad player. It's just Allegri likes a certain type player or certain things in players I don't think he has. Someone's saying I still don't believe we missed out on. I think I still believe we missed out on Papu Gomez. The guy would have solved a lot of our offensive problems. At the time, I was like, because we were struggling, I was like, take him. Looking back, I'm glad we didn't do it because I think we would be stuck with him also. So I think that we were just desperate at the time because we created absolutely nothing. I remember that period.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, I'm happy we didn't do it. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because again, it's Atalanta tax. It scares me. It actually scares me getting players from Atalanta. Like,
yep.
I'm nervous if you're getting linked with a player from Atalanta. I'm like, is he gonna do well? I don't know. Edgar with the wild take again. What are the odds we can get Koulibaly from Napoli? How many years are left on his Napoli contract? I think 1, and the odds are 0.
It's -10.
-0.
The odds.
Zayn is saying my mind cannot process that there's seriously people that walk on the same planet that want better not to stay. Hey, I'm not judging anyone, but I agree.
I think it's just Justin on this channel, right?
Excuse me?
It's just Justin that wants them to stay on this channel.
Does he?
I'm kind of throwing him under the bus, but yeah.
Oh yeah, he does. Now I remember. He told us.
Yeah.
He's Italian.
And then Giuseppe, what do you guys think the most critical position to fill based on today's status? That's what this whole show's about.
Today's status?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, big. It's center back or midfield because we have 2 center backs and we have 3 midfielders at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's one of them. One of those.
I'm
positions.
saying pick it's Pogba or Milinkovic-Savic that I want.
Yeah.
And then defense. Once Chiellini leaves, it's got to be. You got to identify a ball playing monster.
Like the day yesterday it happened. Today it comes out. He's dribbled past only 2 times.
Twice, yeah.
Twice, and then I don't know. I read something else. People saying, what was it? It was something that had to do with playing out of his bag, and it was just this counting everything that tweet said. I was like, like the irony. It comes out today.
Do you want to know something? I went to go look at the stats, like actual advanced stats on it. He has a 95% passing for mid-range passes.
Yeah.
It's like 10 to 20 yards, and he has 46 progressive passes. as a center back.
He can play like, is he the best in the world? No, like, but
No.
he can help himself. I watch him at Ajax, play him Ajax. He can play out of the back, from the back, because it started from the back with Ajax. Everything started from the back, out of the back. So I don't know. That was just a wild take. I don't know. A few more and then we wrap it up. Let me see.
Yeah.
I don't know. That comment is funny. Bennett should grow a mustache and he can be the guy from Monopoly. He's stealing a living.
Tweet that out, man. You'll get a lot of interactions with that.
Which one?
Zenith.
Oh yeah, tweet that out. Let me see.
Let's read Secateurs and then let's end.
Yeah. They should just put it publicly that they don't want to renew Dybala. I saw news that they are ready to offer Pogba 10 million a season and cutting that Dybala's salary. What's the difference between Dybala and Pogba? The difference is the position, I guess. I don't know.
They're the same age.
Yeah. Kind of a bit injury prone, both of them.
Yep. One's got a World Cup.
I think Pogba is more talented as a player. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't understand really understand the question. I don't think we're just trying to cut to sign Pogba because we made an offer for Dybala. It's just, is he gonna accept? Yes or no? That's it. That's the situation, basically. So yeah.
So, want to wrap it up there?
Yeah. Before we wrap it up, tomorrow is a debate show. It's just me, you, and Justin. So
yes, tune in for the debate show because it had some good success last week.
Yeah.
We've come up with 5 new actually 6, because I made a mistake. So we got 6 new topics to come, and you can chime in as we debate the topics. You can write it in the comments in the live chat, and we'll get to those as well. So it's fun. We didn't always agree. We didn't all agree on Friday.
No. Yeah.
And tomorrow, if we bring up an Italian specific question, I think Justin's the only one who's going to agree. So
yeah, he still thinks Balotelli needs to start for Italy. I keep bringing it up. I know he's in the chat.
Yeah. So one of the questions is, should Balotelli stay on Italy? And we'll discuss that.
He wants him at the club. He wants him at Juve. So I don't know.
That's fine. Yeah. So with that, thank you for watching today's show. What was I going to say? Okay, tune in tomorrow for the live show, and Friday is a preview. Thursday, I think it's what, Justin?
I think it's me. No, it's me and.
Oh yeah, it's you during the day. That's right.
No, at night.
Oh, you're doing one at night?
Yeah, I'm doing one. I'm free.
Oh, okay, sorry, because I can't come Thursday because of some prior commitments. But yeah, thank you all for watching today. Follow bianconerizone at bianconerizone on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Alejandro at AlejandroBZ. Follow Justin at Justin Saforo. Follow myself at Gennady151 on Twitter. And yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel. As always, we see some nice comments coming in from Giuseppe. We saw from Secatura. So thank you. That means a lot coming from you guys. And we're going to continue to do this as long as possible. So we're only doing it for you. Well, obviously to say what we want to say, but it's for you guys too. So thanks.